Hello there, family and friends, friends that are family and family that are friends. This is Eddie with the TBD Network, also the TBD Podcast Network. The TBD Network is a thinkers podcast covering subjects and ideas that can advance the mental fortitude and critical thinking in an effort to further humanity through casual conversation. But right now, you are listening to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. Have a good one.
By the way, here is Leave the World Behind, or World Left Behind. I don't know. Ethan Hawke, Julia Roberts. I think I mentioned this, but yeah. Here. Whatever. This is the trailer. It's on Netflix. You don't have Netflix, 1, 2, 3 movies. You'll figure it out. By the way, this is a side note. I'm just saying, I'm not spoiling it, but if you don't want any spoilers, please see this show within the next, by Saturday, because I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on it on the show. Take care.
I went online this morning and I rented us a beautiful house out by the beach. I figured if I made the reservation and packed our bags, it would eliminate most of the reasons to say no.
Oh, this is nice. Kids look so happy.
The Wi-Fi isn't working. Get a pad.
I'm so sorry to bother you, but this is our house.
This is your house?
We were driving back to the city, then something happened.
You want to stay here, but we're staying here.
We need to get them out of here.
I need to think everything's gonna be okay.
Everything is gonna be okay, isn't it?
We are seeing ongoing cyber attacks across the country.
Something is happening, and I don't trust them.
Everything I know, I have told you.
I don't believe you.
I would do anything to protect my family. What you do is your business.
Get in the car right now!
Haven't you been picking up on what's going on out there?
Whatever it is, it's happening to all of us.
I just want to know, what is the truth?
That was Leave the World Behind. Teaser trailer. I just got done watching it. I know you can't see everything, but it's worth a watch. Kind of scary. So, I'm going to give that movie, and I am harsh when it comes to picking out different types of, say, 1 through 10, 1 to 10. A lot of people do like 5 stars. I do 1 to 10 stars. I'm giving this movie 7 1/4. You're getting 7 1/4 from me. And that is high. The only reason why it's so high is because, well, I guess you gotta watch it. Take care. And if you do watch it, let me know what you think about the movie and the end of everything.
It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me.
You talk too much.
Oh, thank you.
So I just lost all my puzzle pieces. I was once an achiever of things.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed?
Hey, Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I was done this episode. Alright, real quick. Alright, I did this little raplet. I did not put much effort into it. I honestly am just so sick of it. Alright, so once in a while when I'm on Facebook, I click over the videos, right? And I don't know why people are laughing. 17,000 views for something that is so fake. And there's no effort at all. Like, I basically was doing my wash, cutting my hair, shaving my beard, and having coffee and smoking a cigarette, and I stopped and did all that at the same time and did that raplet that you're about to hear, all because I got fed up. But trust me, this is not the end of it. It's either I'm going to do a legit raplet, but with the better audio, the better AI, or I'm gonna do an old man raplet, or an old man podcast or TikTok about it. So anyway, without further ado, here you go. Why, oh why?
Why? Jesus Christ, why do people make fake-ass videos non-stop? Non-stop, it's like seriously, there's no work that goes into this. No work whatsoever. It's like pretend I'm an Uber driver. Okay, I guess. Let's see. Okay, now let's make a 30-minute video just about that. Basically, it's not real life, it's not even good acting, it's not doing any good, I don't find it funny, I don't like it, I see so many of these videos. Now I'm not picking on this video in general, I'm talking about every video, or should I say I am picking on this video right now at the moment because my wash isn't done yet. So maybe I should make a video about how my wash isn't done yet, and then I guess just film myself waiting for my wash, and then say some stuff that makes no fucking sense, like a monk who's into violence, and then keep going on and on. Keep going on, see where I'm gone with this shit, I mean. Kind of like what I'm doing now in this chat. By now you probably know just about who I am. I could probably write a rap, lit, that would outlast this video shit, for the ages, probably until the universe collapse, but, nah, I won't do that. This is just a taste of something you might have forgotten in the early years of life in those days. That's before the people that were born before 2004, I'm talking to you. Remember comedy when it was actually funny, not promptly scripted, or shall I say unwritten? See, basically, I rather go take a average to humongous shit, then stand by it and see what happens to it over time bit by bit, then listen to any more of this bullshit, and record myself making the growling noises that I do, when my stomach is turning just like your mouth is saying words that make no sense, like a teacher without a yardstick, then to have my brain contend with any more of this insanity. This is under par, by far, only if I had a ruler to measure this underachieving video amateur hour. Basically pretend, and just for the end, I'll say this again. Stop making fake videos, or at least put some effort into. Wait, hold up, this was the wrong video, shit. My bad, oh boy, by the way, laughing my ass off, the whole time. Amazing job of the walking part she did in this 30 minutes vid, was absolutely amazing, on how she walked to the vehicle and how he explained he wasn't an Uber driver. I mean, that is just genius at its core right there. Anyway, now I just realized I'm not wearing any underwear. Pretty much naked standing here. My blinds are open and daylight is showing. Light rays are on its way through, so now I have to tie the knot and test the ceiling fan to see if it can hold my weight, so it doesn't fall through. Sincerely, Jimmy James. Follow this link below, called Life and how to find one. Go fuck yourself like usual.
I'm recording on Spotify. Used to be Anchor. Spotify for podcasters used to be Anchor. Now it's not. So now we say things that we don't really mean. Today is going to be my show. Coming to you late, but not... Shit. Coming to you late, but... Nah, they left a bag of cookies open. Jesus Christ. And fucking crackers and Christmas trees and Jews and... Show. Yeah, I'm about to listen to, I was actually having my show, I'm not even set. I'm sitting downstairs, not in the basement. I have my notepad out, I have my notes. I'm doing a different kind of show. I had one in mind that included, I guess you would say, stuff that I'm about to listen to Eddie from the TBD Network. That's the TBD Podcast Network. I do drop his link, and you hear him. From now on, you'll be hearing him on the beginning of my shows. And second, that he is now technically an advertisement, I guess, yeah. So I've talked about this before with other people. We did a little bit, but to actually have that minute advertisement is something that people pay you for. So we decided, me and Eddie over there, we had a long talk on the phone. I mean, I called him up. I'm like, dude, I need to talk to you for 10 minutes. I just want your permission about something. That was 2 hours, 4 hours later went by. I don't know. I think I just hung up with him. That was 3 days ago. Anyway, we had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking to him. And we came up with an idea, just talking about ads and getting paid and stuff like that. And I said, well, why don't we do... I don't know, whoever said it first. I honestly don't remember. But this was his idea with the beginning of the show, which I think is perfect. So instead of him paying, excuse me there, so instead of him paying for the ad, he's just going to do my ad on his show. So his mid-roll, I guess, would be me. And I got to work on it. It's not something like I can just be like, oh, go check out it. Like, it's something I got to work on. And then once in a while, you'll hear me put, little snippets of his shows. For example, I'm about to listen to his new show that just came out, Humanity versus Humans. I can't wait to hear that, and I got an alert, so I guess, I'm assuming that this is the one where I'm in the beginning of the show, or I guess something like that. I told him his was like 25, 27 seconds, the one that says, this is Eddie, and he talks about his podcast, and he goes, but for now, this is the Jimmy James Show A to Z. I sent him, you can only do up to a minute, and I sent him a whole minute, and I remember, like, that took me about 4 hours just to do that minute. Now, first of all, I wanted to know what I wanted to say, but I had to get all the wires, and I'm actually ordering new wires because my wires are starting to go, and things are starting to get bad. My headset's broke, so this is one of the reasons why we're doing ads. Like, for example, if there's a shoe cleaner, whatever. So I would do that, but how many of them do you want in a show? You know what I mean? Like, I could see 3 ads in a show. 4 if they're paying well. If I'm doing a 2-hour show or an hour plus show, which I usually do, and I start the shows earlier, I'd say more than 70% of the time I'll start earlier. Sometimes I'll just bang them out like right away. So many jokes popped up. But anyway, so yeah, that's it. That's all I want to add. I'm actually recording this on, I'm about to say Anchor again, Spotify. So all the bullshit and all the rambling, basically, from now on, you're going to be hearing the TBD Podcast Network, my man Eddie. He is going to be my opener. All right? And the plan is I'm going to be his. And then the advertisement, instead of me paying him and him paying me, we're just going to do it for each other. That's it. I don't know why I keep going. I'm like, maybe it's because it's early in the morning and I'm up and I'm like, hey, this is what normal people sound like and do. Well, I'm having a sip of my coffee here, talking about TBD Network and Eddie. I don't know his last name. What is his last name? The fuck is his last name? I never asked him that. I know. I know. I don't want to say it because it's not up there. See, it's with your... Oh, he did change it. Nice. All right. Dude, awesome. Oh, yeah, Eddie, you got to add more like this on your episode. All right, so on Spotify, usually you'll have example. It'll just say your name. It'll be like, what do you want your name to be? I had, Jimmy James. It just says Jimmy James. Then I said, hosted by Jimmy James. Then I said, I was just messing around 1 month, and I kept it for like a month, and I was like, insanity at its fucking finest, Jimmy James, blah, blah, blah. And then I just said, your host, Jimmy James, which I think that's on there. So anyway... I want to get on to the show. You guys can't hear it, unfortunately, if I play it. Like, if I play something, well, it's on the headset, you could hear it, but I would have to hook up different wires for you guys to hear that. And if I hear anything good, I will be putting it out there. I can't believe I'm recording on Anchor. This is weird. By the way, oh yeah, this is a big thing before I'm actually going to write this down. Since I'm fucking recording anyway. Let me go back to Spotify for podcasters. Am I still recording? I have no... Alright, so... I don't understand. I don't understand if this is recording or not. I really don't. I don't. This is why I don't use it. So I'm going to stop right now. I'll be right back. I'm not going to forget writing it down. Fuck it.
Y'all know me, and y'all know I talk a lot of shit. And y'all know I say it with my chest, and I stand on most of the shit I say. Some of the shit be bullshit, but most of it I be standing on, right? And I appreciate when people stand on what they say. You know what I'm saying? So when I say I want you on the podcast, I really want you on the podcast. And if you say you're going to be there, be there. I'm going to send you the link. Come on, get busy. I promise you, anybody can be on my show. And I'll let you be on my show. So if you want to be on my show, let me know. And I promise you, if I say you can be on it, you can be on it. But I say that to say this. I also know that there's people in this app and people in this world that'll gas you the fuck up. I know it because I got thousands of people telling me that they gonna listen to my podcast, but yet I go on my YouTubes and my Instagrams and my TikToks and my everythings, and y'all ain't listening. I checked my Spotify and y'all ain't listening. How I got thousands of people telling me they're listening and I got 14 motherfucking views, huh? On my podcast, so I know all about getting gassed up. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to say that the Jimmy James Show, A to Z, messaged me and was like, hey, I like your content. I would like to use some of your snippets for my show. And I said, no, get the fuck out of here, little old me. But I was like, sure, use all of my snippets. You can have whatever you like. Hey, because I didn't know for sure, though. I thought maybe I was getting gassed up. And then he said, all right, next episode. I mean, it was the very next episode. He said, I got my next episode out. And he texted me, he emailed me, he messaged me, whatever the shit is. He sent it to me, and he said, this is my next episode, and I put you in it. And I gave you a big old shout out, too. And I said, no. And I went to the episode and listened to it, and guess what? My man was standing on business. My man had business written on the bottom of his motherfucking foot. And he was on it for sure. Because not only did he use my snippet, but he also gave up all my information. He had everything. He put out my social security number. That's how big of a shout out he did. He had my birthday, my social security number, my first and last name, government. He put all my shit out there. So if you listen to his show, you will get all the information you need to know about me. And then you can listen to mine. But special shout out to the Jimmy James Show, A to Z, because he stood on business. He did what he said he was going to do. And I appreciate that, big homie. Thanks a lot. If you follow me on here, check your DMs. That's right, check your DMs. And I'm talking to women and ninjas too. That's right, I'm talking to anybody on here. Check your DMs, because I might be in. Not like that, I'm just saying, if you want to get on the podcast, check your DMs. I'll be inviting motherfuckers to be on the podcast. Y'all don't be responding. And then some of y'all be responding, and then I'll be like, this is the time and the place, and I'm going to send you the thing, and y'all don't do it. Y'all don't do it. If you don't want to be on the podcast, just say no. But if you do, like I said, check your DMs. Because I'm going to be DMing you. And I'm going to be saying, hey, this is the time, this is the date, this is the place to show your face. So if you want to be on there, get in them DMs, check them. And if you see me, say yes. And then wait. Because I'm going to respond. And I'm going to say sure. And I'm going to send you the link. And then you're going to click the link. And then me and you going to be in them boxes on the screen together. And we going to be talking shit. And then I'm going to sun you because you ain't going to beat me on my own show. But you're going to have opportunity to get what you need to get off too. And then you're going to like it and share it. People going to see you on my podcast. They're going to see me on your shit. They're going to like this shit. You're going to get more followers, everything. We're going to help each other. So just deal with it, will you? Check the DMs, bro. And respond back. Come on. Let's help me help you help me to help you to help me. Right? Right. Do it. If you follow me on here, check your DMs. That's right. Check your DMs. And I'm talking to women and ninjas too. That's right. I'm talking to anybody on here. Check your DMs because I might be in. Not like that. I'm just saying, if you want to get on the podcast, check your DMs. I'll be inviting motherfuckers to be on the podcast. Y'all don't be responding. And then some of y'all be responding. And
Alright, so I'm not coming on the mic. 1 second. Let me turn it on. Testing. Alright. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah. I'm understanding how life works. One struggle at a time. So. Okay, alright, sorry. Fuck, I'm gonna have to all this bullshit. Alright, sorry about that. I had some technical issues. That was my man, Lisper. He was talking about podcasting, and, when I'm sitting down in this spot of the house, I guess, this is like my second spot. I have like my upstairs where I do like a lot of video stuff. My living room, which is the second floor, obviously. Well, would be first, but, second floor, podcasting wise. I'm kind of like medium area. I'm just explaining why I'm not like... This is where I go 1 to 100. And then once I hit the basement and I'm like kind of in a quiet room, I'm just like,
talk and I go nuts because I just want to get everything out. And there's so many people hitting me up, and I'm so sorry I cannot get back to everybody, but I can get back to people like I've promised. If you follow me, I will shout you out. That's a gimme. But when you go and do a video, for instance, Lisper, okay? He may not be like really popular in the podcast realm, but this man, right? You might hear me here for a second. 1 second. I'm sorry about that. So you might not hear him in the podcasting realm. I wanted to get the numbers exactly before I just shout some shit out. So real quick, there he is. All right, so I don't know if he is from Philly. I gotta see. Maybe he is. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm trying to get, I gotta cut a lot of that out. But okay, here we go. He's following 9,854 people. All right, that's a lot. It's a lot of people to follow, right? Okay, now, a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this, not because I'm not trying to be engaged with my audience or listeners, whatever you want to call them, fans, human beings, people with arms, limbs, maybe some, not there, some mechanical, whatever. All right, so before I get too crazy, he has, like I said, following his personal profile. This is the Lisper one on TikTok, the one that I have on my description, my last show, and I will share it again. He has 23,300 and odd some followers. It says 23.3K. He has over 511,000.3K likes. All right? If you can like somebody's stuff like that, honestly, you could seriously hit the follow button. I mean, it's not that hard. Now, there's a bell when you get to the profile. You can have it to set your notifications for instance, when the Lispers, I'm just going to call them Lisper from now. When Lisper post, I can notification none, personalize, or all. I'm sure you guys know this, right? I'm sure a lot of you people do this, right? Just like, I'll get to the point. So then there's another one when he goes live. Now for me, when he has his post, I have it under as personalized. Only at certain mentions and certain things. But when he has his live videos, I have it as all. So every time he goes live, I want to be, if my phone, I'm there and I have time, I'm gonna check him out live. And you can send him stars, which Facebook has. I believe in his videos, there's I don't know if he has them here, but in the comment section, you can send gifts. And a gift is like a thumbs up, 5 coins or whatever. Okay, so I have 340 coins. That's money. I mean, support people, man. I went into so many times in detail saying, how can't I get not just followed, but people won't support. I took the support down, and the subscribe is up, but there's nothing to subscribe to, so don't subscribe. You can if you want. It's only 47 cents, and I'm going to tell you something right now. If I try to change that, I won't be able to get the 47 cents or whatever it is, because they don't have it that low. So I'm like, shit. So what I'm trying to get at is, like I'm doing a fundraiser on PayPal. I made it to just $250 the next 30 days for not just me. 75% of that money to $250, which is $1. That's all I was asking for people. Just $1. 75% of that is going to the foundation. The child, it's a mental health for children, autistic, ADHD, all that stuff. You know, the alphabet disease. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was recording there. So, if you know who I am, or if you're just hearing about this, you know, and that's fine. That's why I'm kind of making the show a little later. I'm going to get into more of that. And the topic of the show is coming up next, I promise. I just want to give these proper shout outs. But if you can go do $1, all right? So it's $250. So what is, ladies and gentlemen, what is 75% of $250? 250.00, right? Percent. Oop, I hit the wrong button. Percent, let's say 25%, right? I am making, I'm so sorry. I did that totally wrong. I really did. I'm going to say I am making. This fucking. Alright, so I have this. There's so many things popped up. This is me on TikTok, I guess. Okay. I got Eddie hitting me up. I'm trying to get to him. I'm trying to get to that. Like, he's next. Like, I got so many things. We're supposed to do a show, which I am doing, but this is not it. Sorry about that. Where was I? Percent 25 is, I was gonna say 62.5, but I did that wrong. So, but I'm right but wrong, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so $250. That's $187.50 is going to that organization. Okay, $62. I believe the two things I need to make. Okay, I need a new mic and this jam. It's like a board. I found a cheap one for like $30. It's perfect for what I need, so I'm not like going nuts between different things. And I can actually suppress noise, make funny stuff, stop, pause. I don't have to keep unplugging and plugging wires in. Okay, I figured with the wires and everything that would be like 50, 60, well, $60. I'm just guessing in total. So I was like, this is a good cause. It's for me to help better my show. And the cool part is you're literally donating 75% of that is going to this place. I was the first to donate. You know, I said I'll be the first, so we're up to $249. I haven't checked, so I don't know if there's any more donations yet. So please, I will drop that link. We only have like 28 days left. So if I can't raise $250, like, I might just quit. It's fucking that bad. But so shout out to Lisper. Honestly, I was just about to listen to his episode last night, and then I had to go through. That's why I didn't do my show. A TV. I was looking for TVs to buy. So that's a whole nother thing. And I wanted you guys to hear Lisper on what he said back, which I thought was very thoughtful of him. And what he said actually is straight up facts. And I'm going to leave it at that. Hey guys, what's up? This is Jimmy James, the host of the Jimmy James Show, A to Z. That's right. That's it. That's me. You're listening to me right this second. But I'm going to take this full minute to talk to you about the TBD Network. That is the TBD Podcast Network with Eddie. So here we go. First, humanity versus humans. Let's take a listen. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jimmy James, and I want you to take a listen to this.
So this episode is about to get a little heavy.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jimmy James from The Jimmy James Show, A to Z. But that's enough about me. I'm actually just wanting to take 1 minute of your time to say that no matter where you're from, no matter your background, your thoughts, your ideas, your gods, your religions, your deities, whatever. The reason why I like the TBD Podcast Network is because of the difference it brings to each show, and Eddie, the host, his perspective on that topic. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you for being you.
But first, you are listening to the TBD Podcast Network. I'm your host, Eddie, and this is a Thinkers Podcast, hoping to instill some sort of critical thinking and utilizing the use of Occam's razor. Obviously, about 90% of this show is going to be opinion-based. If I have facts and so on to back it, I will do so.
Alright, guys. So that was what I was kind of talking about, the opening. Now, the way Eddie did his for mine over there at the TBD Podcast Network, he did it in a much more professional way. It was kind of like almost half that and half like fan, I don't know, but what I did ask him on the phone is like I really wanted to redo that because I didn't forget it, I just ran out of time. So I'm actually writing down or gonna take a note for the ad that I have preview for him, and I'm probably going to send him another message, a proper message or something I can do on Messenger, and then he could just take it off of that. But yeah, that's an episode. I have not heard that episode because he released that as I was literally doing this. So I just wanted to say thanks, brother. Thanks, Eddie. I was going to say Eddie O. As I'm looking at, seeing my last name was O over there. My father has O on the thing. Eddie O from TBD Podcast Network. I'm going to do a rap lit about you. Yep, that's coming. Oh, by the way, I know I'm trying to squeeze everybody in. I'm not going to be able to. That's why I'm having this show named the way it is. First and foremost, the second episode was supposed to be something like this, but then when I did talk to Eddie, I asked him if I can take some of his clips, just like I need like 4, maybe 5, I don't know, I have to go back and look or hear, I guess. We were getting into a lot of things in general, not just me asking him. I was asking him, we were talking about life stuff, and I don't know if you guys are big fans, but Alan Watts, I didn't discover him until recently. I'd say a little over a year, maybe 2 years ago. It's probably like 2-3 years ago. And he really did help change the way I think about the world, and he made me feel not as crazy in my head. Life doesn't go according to plan because there is no plan. He talks about how God is ridiculous, but not in those words. We get into philosophy. Now, I am a philosophy nut job. Now, you will hear me and go, da-da-da, I go crazy, I do all these stupid skits. Yeah, it's funny, whatever. If it is, it is. I don't give a shit. The point is, I could sit here with somebody, and just have a really good conversation with them. And I'm talking about two open-minded people. That's why, like, me and Suede had a lot of episodes together in the beginning, and there's a lot of episodes that I don't even have because we did at least 3 or 4 on his show, which is not up because he doesn't do it anymore. That was back in the Anchor days. And I remember, we did one on his show. I think it was the Neuralink, when they had, that was a big thing. So the point I'm getting at is people with open minds. That's what I want to get to. Eddie's last show kind of hit home, which was anxiety and grief. And he talked about that. And I left him a regular message on Spotify. And I just said, I can't talk much on grief, even though, everybody in my family died. Literally, almost not at once, but within years, 2-year span. And I never ever got into that part of my life with you guys. I've gotten into so much with anxiety. So these two kind of clash. And I wanted to have a more serious conversation, especially with the people out there who are listening to me that don't know me, that are just my regular listeners or just new to this channel, episode, podcast, wherever you get your podcast from. I would honestly, just a side thing, I would so much appreciate it if you can go on to Spotify and follow me there. I'm really trying to hit this 1,000 follow mark because, I've gotten into this past. I'm not going to let it bother me today. I don't want to quit on any of you guys. And I said I had a big announcement, and which I do. I told Eddie the announcement. I gave him pretty much almost everything, but just left out little details. And not because I'm worried he's going to steal it. But more or less I'm not 100% sure because I got to make sure the guidelines and everything match up. So I don't want to get, flagged down the line. So that's it for this segment. So a big shout out once again to Lisper. I really appreciate that and what you said and your comments. I see comments popping up all the time, especially with the more people that I begin to interact with. Now, for the longest time, don't forget, I got that written down. The Jimmy Jam Holiday Hour will be coming soon. I can work on that. That's so one good thing I could say is doing that stuff. I could do that and have a lot of fun and very, very little editing. But so that Lisper, I totally lost track because I'm getting messages. The only thing is, the reason why I didn't do this so much in the past, and I would say this is if you do podcast, if you do content creating stuff, and you're trying to do 1 or 2 or 3 a week, it's so hard to listen, let alone to get back to people. So when I'm done and I don't want to be on my phone, I literally just either, I don't turn it all the way off, but I mute it so I don't want to hear it ring, buzz, anything. It's basically a creator's, messenger. So everybody has groups. So it's the creators group, established 2023. We have everybody, I think we got 8 people, maybe 9, I believe, and Lisper is joining us. I did send him the invite. I don't know, I haven't checked yet. Because if I do that, then I'll start doing other things. That's just the way the life goes. The rest of this episode is going to be, this next episode, this was just like a little bonus, but this is how crazy I get. I have so many things that I have up right now. It's just like, I gotta make sure they get this and this and this. So the last part on this segment before the next real show will just be something I did on Facebook, and maybe the podcast world didn't hear it. So this is me just saying I was being very sincere, and it actually just hit home for me as a creator. So I'm going to share that right now. So I hope you guys know this comes from the heart. And since I already did it, I'm just going to replay the audio.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jimmy James. Wanted to be sincere when I'm saying this, but I grew audience-wise and audience size on Facebook. What was it, 40%? Which is, I don't go on Facebook all that much, but I do when I want to talk to groups or whatever. And I also have my own little content creator message group that I want to give a shout out to all those guys, which I only have a certain amount of time. So basically this is for everybody else, because I just got told my statistics now. Between this and the 470% increase and the 63% more listeners in 2023, that doesn't sound like a lot when you get down to the nitty-gritty of it. It is to me. It is to me. When all I wanted to do was help one. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Take care.
Yeah, I appreciate all the followers on Facebook. Alright, that's it. I, with all my heart, appreciate all the followers on wait, hold on, pizza's here.
But, this is for the Jimmy James Show page. I know there's not like a lot of followers in there. It's mainly my personal, and, I'm doing back-to-back videos. I started this journey out as I left that on. So getting back to what I was saying, I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I'm actually listening. I don't know if can I flip the camera? Yes, I can. I'm actually checking this podcast. Okay, getting back on track. I gotta add marshmallows to my coffee. So I needed coffee, and I wanted to. Why would I tell you I need coffee? I'm trying to be sincere. Alright, so all the people who follow me over the years since May of 2020 was the day I dropped day I dropped the trailer. Then a week or two later, I dropped the episode, The Start of Me, which was terrible. You guys know this. But I'm making a video about it. And, fuck, it's dark in here. What do you think about the Phillies, this upcoming year? You mean, in 19... No. You're just fast. Alright, fine. They lost. I know they lost. Why did they lose, you think?
Because the other team
beat him.
Well, because the other team had a higher score.
Yeah.
Okay. Real effect. Alright, so what's up, guys? It's Jimmy James. I guess I just did a little bit a real effect or a video with like some music behind it. So what I did is I was putting like all my best pictures together. Buddy.
Meow, 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 meow. I'm a African cat. I'm a fucking meow cat.
I found Thor's hammer. Happy New Day, and always remember, I have nothing.
What's up, guys? This is Jimmy James. Just one more thing. If you listen to me on this, Spotify, Anchor, any platform you're on right now, you can also follow me on YouTube, Twitter, whatever, Facebook. Like I said, you could do it all. You can go on there, you can like me, you can hate me, you can dislike, approve, unapprove, whatever you think I need to do to approve. Or to get your approval. That's all I'm looking for. That's all I care for. I just care for your approval. But for now, this is me just saying goodbye.
Bye, world.
Okay, Jim, I'll see you around. Where you going? Oh, no. Oh, that's not what I thought he meant by that at all.
Goodbye, everybody.